If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. And if you need any code cards, make sure you check out Potown Store for automatic email delivery and use code Tablemon for 5% off all your purchases. If you're from Europe, mealybotsgaming.com is a great option to get your cards from. They have all sorts of sealed products, merchandise, and all the sets available from Pokemon Sun and Moon upwards, including the latest Hidden Fate set. Don't forget to use Tablemon code when checking out to get a further 5% off from your final purchase. Welcome back everyone, welcome back to brand new day of Road to Teaching World 2020. If you've been watching live with me on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching the video, don't forget to hit a like, really helps out the channel. We are now moving on to Zorotoad from Expanded. I do believe this deck has a lot of potential. I just realized I don't have Reset Stamp in this, which I do think is probably very useful. So I did end up adding the Alolan Muk earlier today in order to help with Mew. However, what would be the cut for? I think it's gonna be one Seismitoad. I know it's really good to start with, but yeah, it's gonna be one Seismitoad. I'm gonna cut one Seismitoad just for one Reset Stamp, just so that I can be even more disruptive. So we have Zorotoad, which relies on ability trade, where you can discard to one card and draw two more each turn for each Zoroark, which is really nice. And then you have Raichu Speeding, dealing 20 damage for each of your Pokemon in play. However, the main focus of the deck is definitely not Zoroark, it's going to be Seismitoad-EX. And indeed, Derek, I did take away a Seismitoad. We have Quaking Punch, dealing 30 damage, and your opponent can't play any item cards from his or her hand during his or her turn. So a really nice way to start off the game. And the main idea for this deck is going to be using Quaking Punch throughout the whole game to slow down our opponents and potentially stop them from winning. So in combination with that, we do have Alolan Muk with the power of Alchemy to stop abilities like Mew, Dedenne, Shaymin, Lele, etc. And we're gonna be as disruptive as we can between Reset Stamp and Enhanced Hammers, Plumerias, and the Hypnotoxic Lasers, which poison and potentially put the opponent's Pokemon to sleep. We are going to try and prevent them from attacking as much as possible, prevent them from using item cards as much as possible, and then we have Oranguru to get back resources if we really need to. Alolan Muk also helps against potential Hoop attacks and Zerky trees, which could stop us from attacking with our 4 DCs on Seismitoad, so Alolan Muk a very nice inclusion to the list. And so, let's jump into the ladder and be extra annoying against people. Alright. Excuse me. Had to sneeze there, but I didn't want that to show up on the video. Alright. So, let's see what we can achieve here. Let's see what we can achieve with this particularly annoying Zorotoad deck. Alright, so we do find an opponent. Alright. Guzma Hell attack team is going to be insane in this deck, I agree, Zach. Searching for DC, Virbank, and Choice Band, or finding Fury Belt, or Float Stone. Yeah. Especially a search for DCE is going to be really nice in Expanded. I think all the attack team supporters are really, really good. The ones that are like reasonable, right? Not like the Misty Lorelei one, which allows you to reuse a GX attack. I mean, that's good, but it's definitely not fantastic, if you will. Alright. There's Fire, thank you so much for being here. And there's definitely a lot of new names that I don't recognize over here on Twitch, so I'm happy to see that. Okay, so immediately we're up against a Zoroark mirror match, and we're not running Bridget in this list. We are relying on Mess Balls to finish our setup. So that's gonna be potentially problematic, just a little bit. I do lose a Zoroark, and these supporters not the biggest of deals. Definitely not the biggest of deals. I get a decent-ish follow-up. So the one thing I don't know is if I should attach the energy or not. I feel like I'm not going to attach it, because it could just get Enhanced Hammered, Faba. I mean, if it's Faba, then it's fine. Joe Bro, thanks so much for being here. How are you doing? So we see the Ultra Volt discarding double Guzma immediately. For Lele, for Bridget, I'd imagine. So different setups, different approaches. We see the... Wait, why would you... This keeps happening. People are playing Professor Elms in Expanded instead of Bridget. Why would you do that? Oh, for the Rattata. Okay, so I'm glad I went for it. Float Stone. Okay, so the Rattata would have allowed my opponent to get rid of my Float Stone. I guess that's why. I guess that's the reason why. I guess that is the reason why. Kind of makes sense. We see Ditto. I did not get to bench the Alolan Grimer, therefore I can't threaten that Ditto. We see the Eradicate. So seeing this, I assume my opponent is utilizing Hypnotoxic Laser in order to utilize Eradicate Super Fang to get the KOs on the GXs. Therefore, okay, so what do I trade away here? These three cards give me a knockout on Ditto, potentially give me a knockout on the Rattata. Ditto is probably better. I also stop item cards. So I guess I trade away the Ultra Ball. Because trading away DC doesn't seem great when I priced one. Alright. Nothing special. Kinda like potentially stopping my opponent. He already discarded 2 Guzmas. So this would slow him down a little. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. It also frees up my bench, which is never a bad thing. And then there's no point in playing the Hypnotoxic Laser. It doesn't get me a in between turns knockout. Alright, so we see the first Zoroark. No items, however, from my opponent. Another Zoroark. Come on. Okay, I was gonna say, don't be Sycamore, please. Okay, so Rescue Stretcher. No more Sudowoodos, probably for my opponent. We're gonna take it slow and steady wins the race here. But we need to Quaking Punch every single turn. Every single turn. Yeah, I guess Elms, I was about to say, Elms gets you Exeggcute 2 into hand. So maybe it is better than Bridget. You're not gonna Bridget for Lele or Shaymin, so maybe it is better. No X in this list. No, yeah, there is one Exeggcute. There is one Exeggcute in this list. Maybe it was priced and that's why I didn't see it, but there is one Exeggcute in this. Hello Henry, I'm doing well, thank you. How about yourself? How about yourself? Okay, so I think I'm gonna trade the other Ultra Ball. That seems reasonable. If I play the Virbank City Gym, he discards Lele Shaymin and then some combination of other basics which are important. So that's good. Has 6, well, only one more. Probably the Rattata, either Rattata or Zorua. And hello, Zachary Bear and Victor. Everything is going great. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna bench the Seismitoad, and then I'm just gonna take it slow and steady. Slow and steady, very control-y of me. My opponent cannot play the laser, right? So that's good. There's a triple gone, there's a Sycamore. So what I'm looking towards is an Acerola play next turn to heal my Zoroark. You see the stadium immediately get played. And it's like, why would you play the stadium before trade? There's no need, right? There's absolutely no need. There's absolutely no need. She's bidding for 100. So with a full bench, he would have been able to knock out the Seismitoad, since I have not found a Fighting Fury Belt just yet. I mean, I don't mind stopping executes for him especially, and the Ditto. I think that seems solid. And I really want to heal the Seismitoad. Right. Thank you so much for subscribing. I can't read that. Thank you so much for subscribing. And welcome. Okay, so promote that guy, bench this guy, attach. Do I want to Ultra Ball? Don't think I do. I do want a Hypnotoxic Laser though, because getting out of the Poison and Sleep is going to be much harder under item lock, right? So I've been saving that. And then my opponent does wake up. He does have a pretty big hand, so it can be a problem. Plenty of trades for my opponent. Deck out is a very real scenario, very real possibility rather. There's absolutely no way he doesn't have other energies already, right? Absolutely no way. There's a DTE. Will he bench everything and knock me out though? Goes for the Colress, interesting. I mean, I can't imagine what other basics he might have. 2 Leles are gone, 2 Shaymins are gone or in play. No Rescue Stretcher possibility. 2 to Eradicate Flying Eggs. Maybe a thicker, like another Exeggcute. The Exeggcute, the Rattata. Another Rattata, I'd imagine. So maybe I should have Ultra Volt for Sudowoodo. Okay, but we just see the righteous beating. That works out. Thank you so much, Lorenzo, for subscribing to our YouTube channel. We are over 18,000 people now, which is an insane amount of people. Alright. So I don't mind the big hand my opponent had. I definitely think I want Sudowoodo this turn. Okay, thank you very much, Zoroark, for deciding to show up. Thank you very much for deciding to show up. So then maybe I don't want to set up Alolan Muk. Okay, I think the other discard is going to be the Seismitoad. That seems solid. You have a cold, that sucks. Oh, there's no Sudowoodo. Well, that sucks. There is indeed no Sudowoodo. I do have 2 stadiums, but I can't find them. So Alexander, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's grab Zorua. Okay, then I will evolve the Muk, right? Then I will evolve the Muk. I guess one last hurrah for Exeggcute. Just have it in hand. And then I'll go Alolan Muk, so no Exeggcute for him. Ditto is not evolving anytime soon. No DC either. And then grabbing Acerola to heal. I mean, I could just knock out with Seismitoad, with Zoroark, but slow and steady wins the race, right? Slow and steady wins the race. I can't just win by deck out. Colress is gone. You can imagine my opponent has an N somewhere. Guzmas are gone. So my bench is completely safe. And I have Guzma myself. 3 DS Seekers are gone. There's a DCE. So, it might get to a point where my damage output is just not quite enough. Right? I haven't found Stadium or finding Fear Belt, which is not ideal. I should have just Colress, I guess, for training. Yeah, I'm just gonna Colress here. I'm just gonna Colress. Alright. I still don't find Stadium. I still do not find a Stadium. Well, at least I find this. And then... And I guess I can Reset Stamp. Try and make him whiff the energy, get rid of more resources, force him to have trades. Is my opponent playing 4 DCs and 4 triples? I would guess no. I would guess no. There's a triple. Didn't even bother trading. Okay, so now I definitely have knockout, which is nice. And I can Acerola here. So more and more energies are gone. Slowly but surely. I don't need to trade anymore. So I won't for now. And keeping this guy damaged does mean I can... Oh, I didn't even need the stadium to get the KO. Keeping that guy damaged means I can Acerola. There's a Sudowoodo. Nice timing, Sudowoodo. Nice timing. Yeah, this is the story of this deck for sure. This is the story for this deck. You just take it slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Or wins the Zoroark mirror match at least. Slow and steady wins the Zoroark mirror match. So we took at end, not the biggest of deals. Like sure, maybe I won't get to heal, but that's the third triple. That is the third triple acceleration energy, and my opponent is not even 2-hit KOing me at this point thanks to the thing. There's a victory. There is the victory. All I needed was a Hypnotoxic Laser to continue to pressure my opponent and just eventually win. Alright, so let's look for another match here. This might be Turbo Ray or Vileplume, Vileplume based Mew Mew. My opponent is calling the coin flip, taking its sweet time, calling it. And Henry, welcome. Welcome, our first ever YouTube member. Thank you so much, Henry. Thank you so much for becoming a member and, as always, supporting no matter what. Thank you. Am I going to test Zoroark? I will, Derek. I will. Not today, but I will get to that eventually. You'd rather go... You are part of the team, Henry. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'd rather go for the Seismitoad approach than the Eradicate one. I mean, I'm not saying I'd rather. Yeah, I'm just showcasing the deck so that people can take a look at it. I will eventually play Zoroark Eradicate. Oh my gosh, this is so harsh. This is so harsh. My discard was already going to be pretty bad, and then I just top ticked another DC, and then my hand is just atrocious. Oh well. Rahul, yeah. The control aspect of this deck is certainly annoying. Certainly annoying. So yeah, I will eventually get to Zoroark as well. I'm showcasing this. I will get to showcase Eradicate as well. Lily in the Mew deck, interesting. With max elixirs. What a start though. What a start. My opponent's deck is so blinked out. He actually has the most expensive versions of everything, it seems. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Doesn't Karen... Alright, so... I'm just gonna have to Sycamore again. After the Double Tails. I'm definitely not meant to win this game. I'm clearly not meant to win this game. Okay, so what I really need, is a DCE, right? Who would have thought? Who would have thought I needed a DCE right here? I think the only way I win is if I set up Alolan Muk plus Quaking Punch, and then my opponent never Guzmas and KOs it. That's the only way. This is so bad. This is actually so bad. And I have one Zoroark left. That means I prize 2. This is insane. This is actually insane. The game just doesn't want me to win this game at all. I'm just, yeah, you got it, man. Well, I have Stretcher, I guess. That's crazy, though. That is absolutely crazy. He already had the Guzma in hand. Like, just no problem. Here's the Guzma, man. What the heck? Okay. I should have promoted Seismitoad then. What the heck? Okay, if I win this, I am a hero. Sure. Does he have back-to-back Guzmas? Definitely Sudowoodo. And definitely Zorua. I'm not gonna discard the Grimer, my friend. Energy there, Fighting Fury Belt there, and Colress. Okay, so I will be able to set up a Alolan Muk. And can I beat Latios one-on-one? I would imagine so, right? How many Guzmas does he play? That's another good question. I think this would be my favorite Zoroark version. It's definitely the most fun in terms of annoying your opponent. The other ones are more aggressive, right? And they're more interactive. This one is just like you get to a point where you just outright win. All is good, Paul. Thank you so much for being here. How about you? And there's Seraphire. Do I coach any junior players? I do. I coach a lot of junior players, actually. I coach a lot of junior players at the moment. Okay, so can we make this happen? Can we actually make this happen? The Latios is now ready to go. The Latios is now ready to go. So is my Alolan Muk though. So is my Alolan Muk. And then I go... Ooh, Enhanced Hammer would be nice. Enhanced Hammer would be nice. So if I get DC, maybe I have a chance. Like I said, maybe. Did I prize DCs too? Did I actually prize DCs as well? Just to like really top it off. Yeah, I priced one. Perfect. Perfect deck. You are just amazing. What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. Like, I was never winning that game. Even from the start, I was just not winning that game. Discarding 2 DCs on turn 1 and 2 Enhanced Hammers now, I remember. Following up with only a Sudowoodo for the bench. Well, yeah, it's like 2 Zoroark's prize, another DC prize. I was never, ever going to win that match. Ever. Alright. Alright. Okay, so still a really bad start. Gosh, I hate expand. Like, seeing via Seeker just gives me such a bad vibe, and it's like, oh, this is why I don't play expanded. Because via Seeker is so good that I want to play it, but then it's so bad on turn 1. You kind of don't want to play it. Well, the 3 mulligans certainly will help. Alright, we're up against Mew Mew, so Grimer, super important. Choice pen on the active, super aggressive. No stealthy hood. Right, no stealthy hood. We see Trainer's Mail. For Juniper. We don't know what variant of Mew Mew this is yet. This probably means it's the Mega Cardi variant. Yep, there's a Mega Cardi in the discard pile right there. Okay. Pretty solid. Pretty solid so far for my opponents. Can you play Zoro Power? What is Zoro Power? Then it's I have no idea what Zoro Power is. I actually don't know what a Zoro Power is. So a few damage counters here and there. 2 to be exact. Should be safe for now. Oh, Zoroark with Jolt and Electro Power. I honestly don't have a list for that. I do not play Girafarig, no. I do not in fact play Girafarig. Alright, so pretty nice top deck. Pretty nice top deck. I feel like I'm gonna Field Blower the choice bands just because I don't expect my opponent to be playing Stealthy Hood. Right, so I don't think I'm doing him any favors. And then I'll go N. See what we get here. Not the best. We find the Muk, I guess. Just pass here though. Okay, so we're definitely getting attacked. There's a chance the Grimer survives. If it does, then we're in a fantastic position. The Seismitoad should be able to survive as well. I took out the stadium, so we definitely have a fighting chance here. Never mind. We only get counter stadium, that's fair. That is certainly fair. I mean, after I set up the Muk though, what does my opponent do? He needs an energy and a Guzma and knock out the Grimer. And her bench is full, therefore she can't Lele for the Guzma. Do you think Karen is a good counter to Mimi or Muk is better? Both are really good. Having both would probably be very powerful. Having both would probably be very powerful. Ooh, so it seems like my opponent's gonna try and stop my item cards. Which if he does, so it's a win-win basically. Because if he does, then I have the Colress. And if he doesn't, if he clears up the bench, then I have just like Sycamore. And I already have the Muk, so that's pretty big. That is pretty big. I honestly might just win when I play this down. I did that before benching Lele, of course, because I plan on Colressing. Yeah, I'm gonna Colress for 7, pretty good amount. And now, how does my opponent deal with the Muk after I Quaking Punch? I don't think she can. So I trade before. Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say something silly. Yeah, that should be game over, right? I mean, my opponent can Miraculous Duo, I guess, for 200. That is the one thing my opponent can do. Not this turn, though. Oh no, yeah, this turn. Never mind. She can't this turn. Ooh, she did have the Guzma, but didn't have the energy. There's a victory. She could have Miraculous Duo to KO me and set up the KO with that on the Muk, but set up Muk and win, I guess, when they don't have the appropriate counters. Even if she did have Stealthy Hood, that's the power of Seismitoad with Muk though. That even if they have Stealthy Hood, once you use Muk and remove it, then they're out, right? They are 100% out of it. They are 100% out of it. So I do want to go first. I do want to go first. And not the best start, not the worst. We get a mulligan, so we get to find out what my opponent is playing. Very psychic. What's the psychic then? If this is Alolan Aromatisse, what is the psychic? I mean, really nice that with the Quaking Punch we're gonna stop the healing with Aromatisse and Max Potion. We don't stop Acerola, but we do stop the healing, which is really good. My opponent waiting to choose the active. I like her sleeves. Alright, so top deck stretcher, not the best. Don't think I even Float Stone. Well, maybe I do. Nah, let's just Sycamore. Okay, so double Nest Ball, pretty nice. I kinda, once again, don't want to attach the DCE purely because it could get Enhanced Hammer out of Faba. Like Gardevoir, you might expect it to play some disruption. Some, not a lot, but some. The Wonder Energy doesn't change anything. Wow, and it's just a draw pass here for her. Alright, so we definitely wanna take advantage of that. I'm not even gonna bother benching the Shaymin. I'm just gonna go ahead and Sycamore. See what else we can get. See what else we can get. No Zorg. Well, no Zoroark like drawing it, but I can Ultra Roll for it. So pretty nice. It seems like I should have the match under control, right? Seems like I should have the match under control. Alright, so trade. And then Quaking Punch. No item cards anymore for my opponent. The energy doesn't stop that, of course. Doesn't stop anything that I do, really. I can even Faba it away to stop her from attacking next turn if that's all she's threatening. Her hand must be full of energies, otherwise. And I just get the Enhanced Hammer. I mean, so I definitely think it's better to Enhanced Hammer the energy, keeping Faba for a potential tool or stadium that might hurt me. I think that makes sense. And then we'll just Quaking Punch. No stadium is annoying, but it's not a big deal. Like, my damage output is so low without the stadium, but it's fine. Alright. Alright. Energy attachment. Okay, so I don't think I can win, right? If I find Plumeria, then that should be game. That should be game. There you go. Straight, simple, to the point. Just Quaking Punch until infinity. Just Quaking Punch until infinity. Alright, so last game. Last game of today's stream. Okay, we are going second. We will get a turn on Quaking Punch, that's always nice. Now I wish I was playing Bridget, right? Now I definitely wish I was playing Bridget. I could get End, so that's why I'm playing the other Seismitoad here. Cherish. So, no surprise, yet another Mew Mew deck. This time with Glacian, apparently. Hello. Okay. See? Pero we're waiting on my opponent, seeing what they do. It's a Mega Guardy deck or something. No, they're not Slowbling. Oh, it's actually Vileplume. Ooh, it's Vileplume, but no Alolan X Rowlet thing. Alright, so I don't see any reason why bench the Lele. I don't see any reason why I should bench the Lele. Okay, now this is pretty solid. I do like Nest balling for the Grimer, right? That makes sense. And then I do like going for Shaymin here. What do I discard though? Definitely the Field Blower, but what else? The Stadium or the DCE? I think the Stadium is better overall. And then Oh no, the Shaymin is prized. And I just used my Lele. Alright, so Zoroark it is. We 100% rely on the Zoroark to pull through for us. I mean, it should be very difficult for my opponent to attack me next turn. I don't know why you played Lights and Labs in Mew Mew. In expanded Mew Mew, why would you play Lights and Labs? Psychic Fairy Charm, that's not gonna be a thing to worry about. So why do you play Lights and Labs in expanded? Look at this, it's amazing how powerful just saying Quaking Punch is. It immediately shuts off complete decks. Immediately shuts off complete decks. It's crazy. It's crazy how powerful it is. It's actually crazy how powerful it is. So powerful that my opponent has to restore to attaching to the active. Alright, so I definitely trade away the Nest Ball, right? I guess I didn't need to evolve immediately. We get a Faba and we get a Guzma. I mean, the Guzma means I don't get damaged and buys me so many turns that I think it's worth using. Maybe we get strapped. If you choose to attach and retreat, then that's fine. And like between Quaking Punch and Alolan Muk, that just shuts off whole decks. Whole Mew Mew shut off by this. I definitely think playing a Ditto Prism would be a good idea though, for sure. Okay, so we see a Rainbow Energy attached to the active. So Miraculous Duo is a thing that can happen. It's not the end of the world though. It's really not the end of the world. So overall, Alolan Muk as a counter is definitely better. Yeah, it's definitely better. So we see the stadium. That's the third stadium my opponent has played. There's Makiarna, which is stopped by Muk. Does my opponent even realize? Okay, it does go for a Miraculous Duo. That's the only attack she's gonna do this game though, with that Mew Mew. Damage change is a thing that can happen at some point. Not super worried about it. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Faba. Well, not the best. Not the best follow-up to this. Hopefully the Mew Mew stays asleep so it can't retreat. Nope. It wakes up. So slow and steady wins the race, but we are going incredibly slow though. Because we priced the Shaymin, we are going incredibly slow. So we see the Oddish, we see the Rowlet. We get the attachment to the bench Mew Mew. Or not Mew Mew, Mewtwo. And now it's hitting for 60. Okay, so that is a problem. That is certainly a problem. I don't need Sudowoodo on this match. Well, I can just out heal, or I should be able to out heal. I'm not drawing anything to draw though. Kevin, porque ya se vienen torneos de expandido. Ya se vienen próximamente los torneos de expandido. Es por eso. Jeez. I went very slowly and steadily, but she is able to pressure me. Okay, there's a BS Seeker finally. So I could Guzma, but no, I have to Sycamore. I have to Sycamore. Damage change. I think we might be much. Alright. Now that's what I'm talking about. Definitely want to set up the Zorua. Definitely want to counter Stadium. Definitely want to do this. Definitely want to trade as well. I'll trade this. For expand, you would just play Greninja, Christian. I mean, that's fair. That's honestly fair. Now I got this roll. I don't want to burn the via Seeker. Okay, so I'm just gonna Quaking Punch. Now that's a lot of damage though. And if my opponent doesn't retreat, the Mewtwo goes down in between turns. The Mewtwo does go down in between turns. I'm okay with the N. The Mewtwo deals some damage, it's completely fine. Probably should have benched the Seismitoad. It's fine. Okay, so we see the Shatter Shot. The Mewtwo does go down. Not sure my opponent realized that was gonna happen. So then, how many energy is she down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and she plays Prism energies as well. So we're definitely gonna do this. With 3 cards in hand, the item log is certainly less important, but by doing this, I definitely slow her down for a turn, so that's fine. And then I definitely think trading away the Reset Stamp is good. And yeah, we're in a really good spot here. I don't even have to Acerola here, but I might as well. Just in case I'm missing something. Just in case I'm missing something. Yeah, it's all about the Quaking Punch. It's just so destructive. Quaking Punch plus Alolan Muk. That's the key. That is indeed the key. And then dealing 100 damage essentially per turn thanks to the Stadium, it's gonna be pretty good. You think I can win through getting rid of all his energy with Oranguru? Yeah, that's also another potential win condition for sure. It's also another potential win condition for sure. But, I mean, it seems like she's already running very low on energy. And, sure, now my items are stopped. Not the biggest of deals. Not the biggest of deals. I think I'm gonna play it cool with my trading so far. I'm just gonna Quaking Punch here. And then, next turn, 160. If she doesn't counter Stadium, which she has 1 Stadium left, then that's a dead Rowlet. That's a dead Rowlet and a Alolan Exeggutor, and sure, my opponent has the item log, but that's it, right? That's it. Well, that's sad. The Guzma is very sad here. Now I need a DCE. Now I need a DCE. Oh no, never mind. I mean, I don't need... Meh. There, I was like, oh no, I need to Quaking Punch, but no, I don't need to Quaking Punch. This is my last laser. I have the end, so I should be fine, right? As long as I don't discard it by mistake. And I have Oranguru as well. Where are my DCs though? I have 1 DC left. Where is my Guzma? It's in the discard pile. Yeah, and I can't play Hypnotoxic. What am I saying? Okay, so I need to stop discarding stuff. Everyone is trying to make me dead draw. I'll just, yeah, pass. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you have the same number of cards. No, she has 1 more. Is my last DCE prized? If it is, I'm in trouble then. If my last DC is prized, then I've lost. Acerola gets her back cards, gets her cards back, heals the Rowlet, decides to play them anyways though, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, I think I lose. Well, no, I have Colress. I have Colress. She's down 2 ends. 4 ends. Okay, so Colress should do it for me. My last TC is indeed prized. My last TC is indeed prized. I don't think this... Nope, I'm still dead. I've lost to the deck out. Yep. I lost to the deck out. That last trade I did, that's what cost me the game. I draw before she does. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. The item lock did it for her. I should have used one via Seeker for a Guzma, I guess. Yep. Well played. Well played. Well priced. Not necessarily well played, but well priced. My last DC being prized. No, my Guzma is in the discard pile. My Guzma is in the discard pile, and I have no more via Seekers. I was 1 card away from winning. I was 1 card away from winning. That last trade I did, I mean, I didn't expect to go into the scenario. Yep, that's it. That is it. 1 more card would have done it. 1 more card would have done it. 1 more card would have done it. Pricing my last DC was the issue right there. Pricing the last DC was the issue. Nothing else. But yeah. That will be all for today. Thank you so much for joining us in our inaugural YouTube stream. I really appreciate all of you who showed up. This will happen throughout the week, so if you're catching up on the video and you want to join live on YouTube, we will be live streaming every day of this week, hopefully. Well, not tomorrow because I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, but every day after tomorrow, so Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, should be live streaming here on YouTube, just seeing how it goes. And if you guys or if you people show extra support, then I'll definitely make this a much more common occurrence. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you are watching the video. I can definitely put the deck list again for you guys to see at the end of the video. Here you go. So you can see the bottom cards and then the top cards and the bottom cards again. Thank you so much, Henry. Thank you so much for being our first YouTube member. And I will catch you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.